St. Michael's is an active private school in Tucson, Arizona that prides itself in having students from a wide variety of backgrounds and truly values diversity. Although it receives no direct funds from either the local school district or the state of Arizona, there is one program that enables this diversity without a significant burden to the parents of the students who attend. It is known as the Arizona Tuition Tax Credit. This tax credit program provides funds that benefit every member of the St. Michael's community and allows it to maintain its high academic standards. Many parents don't understand how all students are benefited by this program. The reason is because a decision was made years ago that no student would receive a full scholarship. At the present time, approximately 1/3 of our students receive some financial assistance. In addition, the parents of these students contribute over $450,000 of their own money above and beyond their financial aid to help defray the overall costs of the school. If these two sources of funds were not received, the tuition cost for non-scholarship students would rise about $2,500. So let's talk about this program and see how you might benefit by participating.
Hello, my name is John Favre. I'm a new parent to St. Michael's. I have 3 children, and I've heard about this Arizona State Tax Credit. I'm not quite sure if it works for my family or not, so I should probably go check with my accountant. Come on along, let's see if it works for us. Thanks, Bob, for fitting me in today. I'm going through my taxes, and I've heard of this Arizona State Tax Credit. Everybody's talking about it. I'm wondering if my family could take advantage of this tax credit.
Arizona allows you to allocate a portion of your state taxes to scholarship programs at schools like St. Michael's. For every dollar you allocate to St. Michael's, you get a $1 refund on your state taxes.
Wait, this sounds almost too good to be true. Is there a catch?
Actually, there's not, but there are some limitations. First, the maximum that you can allocate is $500 for an individual. A married couple can allocate $1,000. Second, the money must be processed by a qualified tuition support organization. St. Michael's works with the Arizona Episcopal Schools Foundation, also known as AESF. Finally, the allocation must be made by April 15th to take advantage of the tax credit for your previous tax year.
Well, I don't know if it's going to work for my family. Generally, we don't owe any taxes. We get a refund.
We're not talking about the extra money that you pay with your tax return. We're talking about the money that you owe throughout the year. So why don't we look at an example of a tax form both with and without the Arizona State Tax Tuition Credit. Where you want to look first is line 24. Here you see in this example the taxpayer owes $1,084. They had $1,500 withheld from their paycheck, so they get a net refund of $416, as you see on line 40. But then, the same taxpayer, had they taken the tuition credit, has an additional benefit on line 26. They get a $1,000 credit on their taxes. In this example, instead of the $1,084, their net tax due is only $84. Since they had $1,500 withheld from their pay, the refund's now increased to $1,416. That $1,000 that went to the tuition program came immediately back to them in the form of a tax refund.
Great, that sounds wonderful. This is definitely something I want to take advantage of. How do I get money to AESF?
They've made it pretty easy. The school's development office has pre-addressed envelopes. All you need to do is enclose a check indicating St. Michael's as the school you want to support. The other way is you can also go to the AESF website and make your donation online and indicate on there how much you want to go to St. Michael's. They'll send you a receipt in the mail, and that's what you'll need to enclose with your tax return.
That seems pretty straightforward, but how does Arizona know to reduce my tax bill?
Good question. They've set up a pretty good program. AESF will send you a receipt in the mail showing the amount that you contributed. They'll also certify that the amount contributed goes to a qualified scholarship program. You'll take that information and use it to complete Form 323, which calculates the amount of the credit for your current year return, and that credit will then flow through and be refunded when you file your Arizona taxes.
Seems pretty straightforward, but I haven't done my taxes yet. How do I know how much to allocate to AESF? What if I allocate too much?
there's really very little risk that you'll overpay for the credit. Any amount that you don't use in the current year is allowed to be carried forward 5 years. So any amount that you don't use this year will go to reduce your taxes next year, and then for the next 4 years after that.
So let me get this straight. I can allocate my tax money to St. Michael's for deserving students, for the scholarship program, to further St. Michael's mission, and it's as easy as that?
It is.
Thanks, Bob. Sounds wonderful. I need to get to the development office and get my paperwork and do my part.
St. Michael's really is a special place for young people to grow and develop skills and standards that will last a lifetime. We hope you'll participate in supporting St. Michael's through your allocation to the Arizona Episcopal Schools Foundation. In addition, please let your friends and relatives know that they too can help the school. We're sure you'll be pleased with the results of your decision.